Makeup is meant to enhance a woman's beauty. It is not meant to recreate unless you're going out for the evening or unless you're on the stage at the Met. And I think the biggest mistake that women make is overcompensating for their eyes. Too much eyeliner, too much eye color. The eyeliner really should just enhance the eyelash, top and bottom, and the shadow should be as neutral as possible. But if you do decide to use color, just making sure that you blend it beautifully. I typically like to use a silicone-based foundation because it tends to look more like skin. You apply that as lightly as possible. You use a concealer to hide any blemishes, any discoloration on the skin. And again, you just want to dab that in if you'd like, or use a sponge, whichever is easiest for you. But if you do use your finger, just dab. Use concealer on the eyelids to take away any discolorations on the lid, and it also helps to hold down the shadow so that your makeup lasts all day. All of these tricks are very easy, and you should be able to attain them in a minimal amount of time. I like to use something that's very neutral for daytime. This is an eyeshadow that's a nude color that I'll apply to the lid all over. Then I'll take a different brush, one that's flat, which is a gray crease brush, and then we'll use a darker color for the crease. We do this to give definition to the eyelid, and it just makes it pop in a very natural way. You don't want to distract, you just want to enhance and complement. I like to use one of two things. You could use a pencil or a liquid eyeliner. If you want to have a very soft appearance, you could use a brown. If you want a little bit more, you can do a black. Key is to start from the outward inward on the lash line. You really don't want to go any further than that because, again, this is a very nice daytime look. Then I take a flat brush and then I just blend. If you make the line too thick, my suggestion would be to take a sponge and reapply a little bit of the nude color just above the line. And that kind of softens it and makes it less thick. Now we're just going to take a little bit of the liner and we're just going to go underneath. You don't need to go all the way in. I only like to go almost to the center. Most women make the mistake once again of using too much eyeliner, which can create a raccoon look. It goes back to just enhancing your natural beauty. Now we'll use a little bit of powder to seal the makeup. Now we'll take a little bit of blush, and all you want to do is you want to use a contour brush. It's the easiest brush, and just stay on the cheekbone, stroking upward toward the hairline. The mistake that most women make is they overuse the blush. Just make a smile and make sure that you hit the apples of the cheek. Again, it's supposed to look natural and not so obvious. Then I like to take a very natural pencil so that your lipstick doesn't bleed. It holds it down, it gives definition to the lip, which is very complimentary. The pencil can also be used to give the illusion of a plumper lip as well, by just doing the outline, filling in the sides, leaving the middle naturally exposed. Then take a brush and just blending the gloss or lipstick, whichever you prefer, over the line. Because again, the idea is to enhance, not to change. So you don't want the line to be exposed. You really want to blend that in. A little mascara. Again, whichever you prefer, make sure it doesn't flake. You can also take a little bit of an eyeshadow, whether it's a brown because Katie's blonde, or a darker if you happen to be a brunette. And just using a little bit just to give some definition to the brow, and also to open up the face. This look you can achieve in 10 minutes or less, depending on how skillful you are. But these are my tips. Always remember, with makeup, less is more, especially for daytime look.